Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Hitman 3. So last time we completed the first mission in Dubai and we followed through one of the stories in that mission. I've decided what I'm doing with the series now. So we're going to go through all of the missions in order, complete one story in each one, then we'll go back and we'll complete all the mission stories in each level as we go through. So first we're just going to complete the story, then we'll go back and replay the levels. What I'm also thinking about doing is, because this game also includes, if you've played them, for free, and you can also get it as paid DLC I believe, all the levels and everything from Hitman 1 and Hitman 2. And I haven't played them for the channel because I played them before my channel existed. So we'll probably run through and play them as well, so we can add them to the channel for anyone that's interested in that. Small update from last time's episode 1, is that we had some issues, because it was brand new, some issues connecting to the server. So I've actually replayed the first mission just to, once I was actually online again, to update all my progress. The only difference between the run that's on the channel and the run that I did once I was connected to their servers is no bodies were detected, so I actually got Silent Assassin. So that's the only difference. So without further ado, let's jump into Mission 2.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Okay. What should we smuggle in? We couldn't plan on the first mission. It kind of just dumped us in it. You can see I've unlocked a lot of stuff because I've done the transfer to bring my progress over from Hitman 2. So a lot of stuff I've got unlocked is as a result of that. I won't worry about the fiber wire for now. Let's do the lockpick and the coin. These are the two most useful tools for me, I find. Can I have the... yeah, there we go. Gotta go for the classic silver baller as well. Okay, that'll do. So, we'll stick it with professional difficulty for now. And let's jump in.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Okay. So we've got to find the case file as well, so that's going to be an extra thing to worry about. That's the PI, I'm assuming.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle.
You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Maybe I should.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
I like your thinking. Just gotta find a good place to take him out now. Round here doesn't look particularly good, because there's rather a lot of guards. And gardeners. And a maid. I need someone on their own. Don't tell me I've missed my opportunity to take him out already.
But I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Well, the maid's all shaken up by the sound of it.
By the way, I told Kate about this text.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at
This
me,
is what
but
I mean.
she just
You
thanked
have to
me
be
with
patted
the
down before you see
position
Madame
I was
Carlyle
in.
inside.
We had everything to talk about.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex is like manipulation 101.
I know.
Well, we've made it inside.
I thought she was going to read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
I've no clue how I'm getting that detective on his own. And this is why we bring the lockpick. Makes life so much easier. It's an intel item. What's the intel say? A list written by Mr. Fernsby, the butler. It details various preparations for tomorrow's pretend funeral and a photo shoot scheduled for today by the fountain in the garden. Okay. That could come in handy. Mansion master key. That will really come in handy.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Hang on, is this my guy? It is. This is risky. But we've done it now. Don't see anything, don't see anything, don't see anything. I nearly got spotted. Someone started to see. And if I remember, I saw this. Haha. chuck you in there. Disguised as the private eye. Okay. That went well. We got a bit more free reign now.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
Let's just start the
I
investigation.
prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Sure thing. Lots of people would be calling me sir in this game. Happened in the last episode as well.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I
leave. Well said, 47.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Why, thank you.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Why, of course. There is a secret book in the bookcase.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Oh, and it's a one-way mirror as well.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Ooh. This is exciting. Someone else has been sneaking around in here. Has there been another assassin pass through?
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
I don't know why I didn't expect the dead body to still be here.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Well, of course he does. One must know your poisons. Let's take that kitchen knife. That'll come in handy for later, I hope. Is this the suicide note? Yeah.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could...
Suicide note found in Zachary Carlyle's bedroom. It reads, "I am haunted by horrible past choices and their all-consuming consequences. Alexa was the raft keeping me afloat. Without her, I cannot go on. Goodbye. Signed, Zachary."
be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
I want to check this laptop first.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
No, exactly. What was my intel, though? A laptop in Zachary Carlisle's bedroom showing that Zachary was shopping for Wellington boots last night. Okay. So, where does this lead us? This just takes us into a corridor outside.
Something's off. Pruitt Bookworth motion was rejected. We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
I don't know who those are downstairs. Do you reckon they're her children or something? Where's the butler gone? Is he headed downstairs? We gotta go find Mr. Fernsby again. I'm getting pretty full access to everything so far. So that's nice.
Mr. Fernsby?
Yeah,
I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlisle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlisle.
Why, thank you. Let's have a look.
This is very useful information, 47.
Oh, don't tell me I actually have to perform like a full investigation on my own. Oh, this is going to be fun. He's a suspect in, I suppose, if it's thought to be suicide, he can be a suspect in his own death, I suppose. Gregory Carlisle, Edward Carlisle, Rebecca Carlisle, Emma Carlisle, Patrick Carlisle, and Mr. Fernsby. Oh, look, these are all the clues I found.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Now, we'll search the manor for clues first, because then we can question them about those, hopefully. So, are these... Are they all going to be upstairs? Where are we searching? Where's my intel? No. Zachary's bedroom. We've done that one. Oh, hang on. 5 out of 6 clues found. There's still a clue up there. We must return. There are more clues to be uncovered. This is turned from a Hitman game into like Sherlock Holmes. This is cool.
Looking good.
Well, thank you. I try my best. I dress nicely. What else did I miss? I don't think I saw anything else. They did mention the, trying to find some other handwriting. Oh, maybe the balcony. There we go. Oh no, this is just to break lock. Oh, this is one of the persistent shortcuts. I've heard about this. So once you unlock this, this is open for all your other playthroughs. So you can get different routes through the level. I thought that was a really cool idea when I heard about that. Maybe it's the cupboard. I thought that cupboard would just be somewhere to hide, but maybe it's actually something... No, it is... It is just somewhere to hide. Did I miss something in the secret room then? I didn't look up. Turns out there's like plant pot things. That was awkward.
To learn that the horrible thing we did was for nothing. To protect the Carlisle legacy, what bollocks. It's all gone, I fear. That bloody Arthur Edwards, how did I not see it? I doubt our big brother could have botched it up any worse than I have, even if he'd tried.
I don't see... Unless the evidence isn't in the room, but then why would it come up under that intel area? I don't know. Let's head back in here. Make sure I give it a good search. If there's nothing in here, we'll just move on, but... Mysterious switch. But I'm missing an item for the mysterious switch. Maybe I need to use a screwdriver or something? I don't know. So where is everybody else's... Let's have a look at my map. Where are my points of interest? Oh, so when I discover the points of interest, it will tell me what rooms they are. Okay. So, we gotta go find these people's bedrooms.
You must have been in some incredibly dangerous situations, right? Shootouts and probably... Right.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Does it now? Well, let's have a look in. See what we can find. A walking cane. Ooh, we got a dumb waiter. We can dump some propane in.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Does it? Interesting. That's just somewhere else to hide. It's hidden down there. Greenhouse keychain.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Oh, what were they up to? Can't see anything particularly interesting on the balcony. Is that just a gun just sat on the side? What lack security they have here? They should be keeping control of their firearms. Okay, so let's have a look at my intel again. We've got to go to the greenhouse. So 2 of 4 clues, so there's more clues in here. But again, I can't see anything. What am I missing? Unless it's the cane. Yeah, I figured that would be a weapon. So I better not walk around with that. There's no bookcase in here. So I don't think there's a secret passage or anything in there. So we'll take these though. This will always come in handy. Okay, let's keep looking around. Shouldn't you be securitying and not chatting up the other members of staff? Do that on your own time. Okay, what we got in the library? Funnily enough, it's a lot of books. Who'd have expected that?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Where else? Let's have a look at the map again. I'm going to have to keep looking at the map. There's a point of interest right in front of me. I don't quite know how there's a point of interest right in front of me. I've been up these stairs. Let's head over this other side. There was something to take a picture of in Emma and Gregory's room. Hang on. I did not use my camera in there. Does my camera uncover things that my Hitman vision doesn't? I'm not used to the camera yet. Whoops. I can't see anything to take a picture of. I don't know. I've got the little camera icon. Can I zoom in? L3. And it says it's in this corner. But I don't see... Oh. Shoes. What about the shoes? Shoes and footprints found in Emma and Gregory's room. Okay. So, where's my intel? Back to Emma and Gregory's room. Don't know why I got disconnected then, but we're back in, so it's fine. Oh, the cane was one of them. So Emma and Gregory's room is done. 4 out of 4 clues. So let's go back to Zachary's room. Because we know we've got that thing to... we've got another thing to scan in there.
Yeah, hey bro.
Because what I'm guessing now is if I look at the map, yeah, that's cleared now. So there's definitely something else to take a picture of in here. We scanned him already. Ah, there we go. Now we've scanned the whiskey. What was up with the whiskey? A whiskey glass and bottle found on Zachary Carlyle's bedside table. Okay, so that's done now, and that's done. Where's Rebecca's room? The bedroom in which Rebecca Carlyle is staying. The room is located in the middle floor of the mansion toward the parking area. Okay. Down here? That's what I'm getting with. What's this room, though? Am I allowed in here?
I need absolute confirmation.
Nope. Not allowed in there. What?
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Yeah, there we go. What a mess. So, what can we search now? We've got a laptop. Was a good place to start.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Okay. So... that doesn't stop them from having done it, does it? More secret passageways. Oh, and this opens up into the room that I'm not allowed in. Where's the button? There we go. So now there's going to be something to scan in here at least, isn't there? So... look how cool that reflection looks. Sorry, I got distracted by the shiny mirror. Intel. Rebecca's room. 1 out of 2 clues. So there's something to scan in here with the camera. What's the notebook got to say for itself? Rebecca Carlyle's notebook found in the bedroom in which she is staying. The notes concern various Carlyle assets as well as a board meeting from the night before. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide note. Well, that's good. Around 10 p.m. last night. So... oh, so if she was in a conference call for several hours around 10 p.m. last night, she almost certainly didn't do it. Okay, so I should have, while I was in here... oh, I can search Mr. Fernsby's office. We know where that is. I went in there accidentally earlier. Well, when I say I went in there accidentally, I went in there on purpose. But I didn't realise it was Mr. Fernsby's office. So, we know there's at least one thing suspicious in Mr. Fernsby's office. And that's an unconscious detective in the cupboard.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
It's also only suspicious because we put it there. But still, that's hardly the point. Zachary's half-burnt diary?
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Oh, the thick plottin'. No, the plot thickens. How did I get that so backwards? So there's going to be something else to take a picture of in here or something? I haven't got anything else, or if we finished... there should be 2 more clues in here, right? Yeah. So is it something to scan? With my camera? I don't see anything to scan. It's going to be the golf club, right? I don't want to walk around with the golf club, but it was not the golf club. Now, what's this? Lethal poison?
Painkiller. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings.
No.
Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Well, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to find the true murderer. I don't want just like blame someone who didn't do it. Right, where is the greenhouse? Someone point me in the direction of the greenhouse, please. You know what? While we're here, wandering around as the old detective.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean,
I can talk to you.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Well, I'm glad I popped in here and did that interview. That woman was a bit stroppy. She walked into me, then complained I was too close to her. So, Patrick Carlyle has an alibi. Mr. Fernsby is a viable suspect. So we've done everything there, we've done everything there, done. Okay, so it's still just the greenhouse we need to go to and then interview people. Now, one assumes the greenhouse must be outside. It'd be weird to have a greenhouse inside. This looks gardeny. Oh, look, that looks like a giant greenhouse. Ideal. We have discovered the garden. It's always good to get all the places uncovered. I'm not going to pick up that mission story thing now. Will I have to pick the lock? Because I don't think I have a key. My master key does not work. Picking the lock would be suspicious, so let's wait for this guard to wander off. Is he just going to stand there? Is there another door to this?
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried.
No one can see me here, so we'll pick this door. There we go. What do we got in here? Lots of deadly plants by the look of it. Oh, these are emetic, not lethal.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Prepare distillation kit. Okay, I need a wrench. Where would one find that? Oh, I found a boat key. That'll help our escape, I suppose. One of the gardeners has got to have a wrench somewhere. Is there like a gardener's shed or something? Where would I find a wrench around here? I didn't think it would be this difficult to find a wrench. But then again, I suppose it is quite a posh manor. They're not going to leave wrenches lying around, are they?
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Oh, what was that about? Was that about the case file? So we know the butler's got one. Can't believe they've just left that lying around. Oh, what key's this? It's a hearse key. Okay, that'd be another way to get out of here. Still need to find a wrench. Does this place have a basement? Basement seems like a place you might find a wrench. I'm not going to find a wrench. Well, maybe I'll find a wrench in the bathroom. It's unlikely. Just picking up everything I find now. I have no clue how that soap is going to come in handy. But you never know. We already know Patrick Carlisle has an alibi. Question is, will he admit to it? Let's find out.
How tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's a model. She says that's the sweet, sweet life. You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
He's that kind of guy, is he?
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
No.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Well...
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up time so I don't die from boredom? I fear I may not survive an entire weekend in this shithole.
Perhaps a brisk walk in the garden would do you good.
I said speed up time, not my passing. Now just go away, will you?
Of course, sir. I'll come back later.
How very kind of you, dear Mr. Fernsby. I hope to see you soon. Creepy old git.
Well, how rude of him. Right. Still got to find a wrench. But I was kind of thinking, after the first mission, I was kind of thinking it would be one episode per... one episode per mission. But this whole detective malarkey is taking a lot longer than I anticipated. So we will pick up our detective work at the beginning of next episode, and we will continue our search for a wrench. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like below, let me know what you thought in the comments, and join us next time for the next one.